What's up, my queens of hidden beauty family? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be about how I felt being young and pregnant, but like a small interview. Oh, Naomi, that's my daughter in the background. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and grab her. I'll be right back. Hey. What's up, my queens of hidden beauty family? Hey, welcome back to my channel. I hope all is well, and remember to stay positive and be the light. Don't let negative energy bring you down or change your mood or even feed it energy, because you're gonna feel so much better as soon as you don't do that. Trust and believe me. Once you do that, comment down below and let me know how you feel about that. And hey, you never know, I might have to drop some videos about some positivity. But those of you that are new to my channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on that princess bell notification so that way you can get an update of when we post a new video. Hey, a new video. Hey. You don't want to miss out on no good stuff. Who wants to miss out on some good stuff? I'm waiting. I hear crickets. Anyway, so like I was saying, make sure you do that so that way you can be connected with us and you could come along with us through our journeys. As you can tell from the title of today's video, it's going to be about a small little interview of how it felt being young and pregnant. I was 20 years old turning 21. And it was just interesting, my experience and how things went and stuff, because I'm a young mom and people's inputs upon things, and people judge. Like, you shouldn't be judging somebody because you don't even know what they have up their sleeves and stuff. But hey, we ain't got time for negative energy, because I'm gonna let you think you're winning, but hey, you really not. Why? Because the light is always gonna win. But anyways, like I was saying, so let's go ahead and dive into this video. Let's get into today's topic of how it felt being young and pregnant.
So how does it feel being young and pregnant? Well, how did it feel being young and pregnant?
How it felt being young and pregnant was quite interesting, just for the very simple fact that others look at you like you're young and you don't know what you're doing, but they don't have an idea of what you have up your sleeves or what you naturally have in you as a mother. You'll experience that as a mother when you become one. You'll realize your naturalness. So it's kind of like just like animals, you know what I'm saying? Like the mother always protects the babies and like the different stuff, I would say. But yeah, so like being young and pregnant, I would say it was amazing, and it's an amazing experience. And people look down upon you and stuff, but you really are powerful and strong. So don't forget, you got this, and don't worry about what others think and stuff. Love yourself through it all. And everybody's gonna judge and everybody's gonna hate, but that just means you're doing the right thing. And just make sure you take care of yourself and stuff, because I realized while I was pregnant and stuff, I was kind of battling with stuff myself. And I was just going through things and stuff, and every woman does, so you're not alone if you're experiencing it currently. But yeah, so I was just dealing with a lot of stuff, and I would say like it was hard moments. There was hard moments, but overall it's for a good, beautiful blessing. And trust me, at first it's a hard piece of work adjusting to it. Boy, oh boy, let me tell you, I'll be the one to tell you. I'm used to staying up late at night, and then that's gone, and I have to stay awake throughout the day and take care of her and stuff, so my sleep's really gone. It's not like I'm getting sleep like that. I have to try to nap when I can in between the periods that she's sleeping. So with that being said, not a lot of people realize that and how challenging it is. But being young and pregnant, it was fun. It was interesting because it's a little human inside of you that's just moving, going crazy. And primary example, she loved her dad's voice, so whenever I was next to him, she'd be going crazy and like kicking and all crazy stuff, especially when I'm sleeping. That's the kind she likes to go at it. Huh, yeah, you like to go at it, huh? So your mommy get no sleep? Yeah, baby, you know, huh? Yeah. See,
So,
she was saying yeah.
So what did your parents say when they found out you were pregnant?
What my parents had said when they found out I was pregnant, they were excited. They kind of was trying to say that they had an idea. They were excited. My mom took a needle, it was a needle on a thread, and she did a Chinese, what would it be called? Like a Chinese
gender predictor.
Yeah, Chinese gender predictor. And she did it, and she kept saying it was a girl because it was spinning in circles. And then she had my boyfriend go ahead and spin it as well, and it kept coming out like it was a girl. So we were kind of playing a game to see if it was a girl or not, and it actually came out to be a girl. So that is kind of true in my opinion, the Chinese gender. I really think it's true, like spiritually. I think that's something that tells you based upon like the what is it, like the radiation or the her presence or something through the stomach and the needle and the thread, it just goes, and I think that's amazing. But yeah, so they were excited and stuff that I was having a daughter because I'm their firstborn, and then it's their first, well, my dad's first granddaughter, my mom's first granddaughter as well, and her third grandkid because she has two grandboys.
Nice. So, how was it? I know you went through a lot of changes with your body, your nipples. How was it being young and seeing all those changes in your body and your appearance?
I would have to say being young and seeing those changes, like such as nipple and my body appearance, like my stomach getting bigger, start enhancing stretch marks. But I would say it's kind of challenging just because you're used to seeing yourself a certain way and stuff, but you have to understand that you just carry the child inside of you. Like, that is part of natural beautiness. Like, that's your battle wound, that's your scar wound saying, like, that baby came from you. Your body is beautiful because it was able to hold that baby in there. So I would say, like, at first it's hard for me to kind of deal with it because I was just like, oh my goodness, like, what happened to my body? What's going on with me? Why is this happening to me? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But it's like, at the end of the day, you just got to relax and understand something at a higher stance, and you got to come out of how you feel about yourself about something. It's like, no, it's beautiful, and you got to just get on a higher level, and you got to really learn how to cooperate with everything. And I would say it was hard, don't get me wrong, it was hard, and I still battle with it till this day. Don't get me wrong, you just be like, oh my goodness, but you gotta realize you're beautiful for who you are and the skin that you're wearing, and just for your soul. Like, you gotta understand the deeper you. Don't let other people get the best of you and get into your head and try to put you down, because why? At the end of the day, they're hurting themselves, or they're jealous and envy you. So you just gotta understand that. Keep going and doing you. You're the best thing. Oh, so you're the best thing. Yeah, baby. So yeah, you're beautiful already, and I would say, like, I would look at myself so different, and I would really be like, who is this girl now? And really, like, start hating myself or start finding every flaw that I can in the mirror, and it just goes from there. And it's just like, you gotta take a step back and then step back to the mirror and see who that beautiful girl is, or who that beautiful boy is, or handsome boy that is. Like, you gotta understand you're a beautiful angel. You just gotta see that within you. So yeah.
So, what advice would you give another young mother, knowing that she'll experience some of the things that maybe you experienced? What would be your advice to another young girl?
My advice to another young mother would be, first one, don't worry about what others think of you. Don't worry about your body transition. It's natural, it's beautiful, love it and enhance it. And I would say also, just continue to be positive. Stay positive. That's the main key, is being positive, because there's so many different evil angles that are going to try to come and attack you. But you got to understand to stay positive and keep going on the right path and stay righteous, because things are going to try to get to you. She's trying to talk to me. I know, baby. I hear you. We're talking about my teeth. Okay, you want that? See, I do my dance. But yeah, so, hi mama. Hey, what you doing? I would say, yeah, so, if you want to go for something, go for it. Don't listen to others. Do what you want to do. If you want to go for something like a natural birth, like I did for myself, keep fighting through it. Like, I had moments where I wanted to be like, I can't do this anymore. It was so painful, but it's all worth it in the end. You get to experience that experience naturally, raw. It's nothing to like nothing artificial that's gonna make you just get like this feeling, because people, don't get me wrong, some people need the epidural, but at the end of the day, it's like they don't get the experience of how it feels actually giving that birth to that child, releasing it out, you know what I'm saying? Because when you don't have the epidural, you feel the burns, you feel the stinging, you feel everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes into depth, your body's not numb, you don't void out the contractions, you feel every contraction getting intense, you feel every pain, you feel you fighting for your life. You feel it, because with the epidural, you're able to relax and you get to go to sleep and stuff. And I give props to my mothers out there who did it C-section, did it epidural, whoever used that, I give them props. But I'm saying, like, My point is, if you're trying to go for something, go for it all the way. Don't go for it just because somebody else did it. Don't go for it just because you wanted to give up on yourself. No, you push yourself. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And also, listen to your other elders around you, or even young people around you, because their advice is actually important, like, and you don't realize how it might open your eye to something that might come across your path and your experience with your child, and you're gonna be like, oh wow, this is close to so and so, they said this, and then you'll know how to kind of deal with something, or you won't be just so naked to something new. You get me? Like, you'll be able to be comfortable and just be comfortable with everything. Don't be scared. It's okay. You're not alone. If you ever need somebody to talk to, there's resources out there that can help you. I didn't join any. I actually had friends that helped me. So if you have the friends or family that's near you, go ahead and reach out to them and have them help you. They're there for a reason. So with that being said,